Hey folks, how y'all doing today? I'm doing a video of my hybrid wood stove that I built in October of 1994, and this is 19 years I've been running it. So I'm going to show y'all a little about it, what's going on with it, and how I built it. I'm a union Boilermaker by trade, and I have been working out in the field for a long time. This will be over going on my 25th year. Alright, now let's see what we got here, y'all. My hybrid wood stove. My dad and I built this years ago. 1994. I was still an apprentice. Well, I'm always an apprentice. Alright, here we go, y'all. I'll show you a little something about it. Alright. Well, here's who I work for. Boilermakers. International Brotherhood of Boilermakers. Blacksmith, forgers, and helpers. Boilermakers. Iron shipbuilders, blacksmiths. Organized in 1880, affiliated with the AFL-CIO, and I'm at a local 45 in Richmond, Virginia. And there's our Boilermaker symbol. And as you can see, there's the ship, iron shipbuilders, forgers, and also the boilers, and everything along with it. And of course, you know, made with pride in USA, and we also cover Canada and Canada and USA. And here we go, y'all. I use boiler tubes right here. And this, I call this my VIAR 94, because I built this in 94. And it's made out of core 10 metal. And you can see right here, that's the thickness of the metal. It's 1/4 inch plate all the way around. And these are my welds right here. And everything was cut with a wafer wheel, except for some of the holes here for the boiler tubes and all. And there's my name stamp. I did that in 310 stainless. VIAR 94. And there's my weld again, my legs, how I did my legs at a channel. Alright. And here's everything's handmade. Or forged. Bent in the shape that we did, my dad and I. And here are the dampers. They come off a Sedley wood stove. My dampers for the stove. We'll give it a good draft. And I'm going to take a look inside of it. Alright. I just put me a piece of grating in here today. I don't have any fire brick enough like that in there, because I'm using core 10 metal. And that's let me open up there's the welds. This thing gets hot. And here is the inside of the stove. Alright, and the tubes. I don't know if y'all can see that or not. Let me see if I can see that. Yep, there we go. My tube's right in there. Alright, when I mean by hybrid stove, I get my wood started on the stove real good. And I'm going to these dampers up. And I use anti-seize on my bolts. That would never freeze up, even in heat. But this is a mini series I'm doing on my hybrid wood stove. Anyway, after I get the fire going, I have what you call a drip system. It's a gravity feed drip system. And Dad and I use a stainless steel nipple right there. And weld it with stainless, because core 10s are really hard type of metal, lasts forever. Abrasion resistant, heat resistant. Next best thing is stainless. The core 10 is a really good metal, really good. And this come off a board job that we did back in. We were working for Neuter Corporation back in 1989. This metal came from there. All the scraps were given to us, and from then on, you know, we kept it. That's why it has pits in it over the years. All right, let me go and let me show y'all something here too. Also, I'm gonna didn't mean y'all track there, but over here, the boiler tubes, the hot air blows through them, and I got my damper, my ductwork, my ductwork coming through here, and I got the squirrel cage came from Granger. Squirrel cage blower fans, 110, and I got me a gasket in there. Like all good Boilermakers, I put a gasket on there for the ductwork, and you see how the ductwork runs. It goes up, it has like it flows through here, that channel, then it goes to the back of the boiler tubes to here, or excuse me, air tubes, but they're actual boiler tubes. And this is my drip system that we made years ago. It's actually an old method for boilers and firing boilers or furnaces. And you can see we burn leftover fish oil or fish grease from when we have fish fries and all that good stuff. That's the flour that floated up to the top, and the crispies from when you're frying fish and all. And there's the hole right. Let me see where the hole is at. Oh, it's a hose right down through here. And that's where everything flows. And every now and then I add a little diesel fuel to it to keep the mixture good and all. This for this tank. And the stack runs along right here and runs up beside it and keeps everything warm. So that way everything flows good. And if you want to get your fire going, you just take and open that ball valve right there. That ball valve, just crank it up just a little bit, add a little diesel and a little bit of oil to your wood, and that'll get her going. And when we get the fire hot, if you want it to get a little hotter, we open up the dampers and let her go, let her rip. But this is my VIAR 94 hybrid wood stove, and I'll take a tour around it. This is one of my things I love to do, besides solar power and wind power. I love to stay warm in the winter also. About core 10. This stuff laid in the woods for behind a buddy of mine's house for 6 years. And you see the pits where it's been laying before we even work with it. And this is a scrap piece of pipe that we welded and then put on there for the smokestack. And there's the tubes, hot air tubes, going through there, and there's going to the grating, right down there. And that's just enough to keep off the bottom of the stove, to keep a good hot fire going. And here's my stack I'm going to use. I got some of it in today. It's called Supervent insulated chimney, 6" by 36" insulated. It's Class A pipe. I run on the outside, and as you can see, that's what it looks like. Yeah, some good stuff. It's made in Canada. Oh yeah. And I hope it says it has a limited lifetime warranty, but we'll find out. I'll do several videos. I won't let you know how it does. But I'm going out my chimney through the wall. I'm going 8 feet up, because you know how it is, y'all. I got my fan right here. But right here, right along that area, excuse me, y'all. Right along that area is where I'm going through my wall with the Supervent through the wall mount system. Alright, going about right in that area right there is where I'm going to cut my hole with a wafer wheel or either a sawzall. Wafer wheel, I mean, is my angle grinder. My angle grinder right here. right here with a cutting disc on it. We call them wafer wheel cutting disc, but that's what I'm gonna use right here. Yeah, good stuff. And then I am not going to cut a hole in my I'm not going to cut a hole in my overhang, because that's just a waste to me. I'm going to build standoffs. I'm going to come, that's about 13-inch overhang up there. 13-inch overhang. So I'm going to build with the custom kit. I'm just going to build standoffs, come away from the building, and put my pipe up and my everything on standoffs. You know, build it off the wall, so I don't have to cut any holes. Except through the wall, I'm going to have to cut a hole right through there. But the chimney is going to be up 8 feet off the ground, or 9 feet. 9 feet to the center. But anyway, that's my next series of project, is to get good efficient heat in here. And I got my plenty of wood. I got people giving me tons of wood. So all you need is fish oil or frying oil, veggie oil, and I got plenty of burnt motor oil around. I change all my oil, my tractors, and all my own stuff. And there's some oil my neighbor gave me, but that lasts a long time. A little bit of burnt motor. Good way to recycle burnt motor oil, but make sure your fire is hot. You don't want the neighbors smelling that stuff. I mean, just a rule of thumb. So anyway, I just want to give you a tour on the VIAR 94 hybrid wood stove. And there she is. I want to say thank y'all for watching, and y'all have a great one. Please subscribe, and please subscribe, and thank you for watching. This is Kenny, or KVUSMC, or VIAR. Thank you for watching, and y'all have a great one. And don't call me. You can call me anything, but don't call me late for dinner. And I'll be making a series on these stack work I'm doing for my VIAR 94 hybrid wood stove and all that kind of stuff. So hope y'all enjoy it. Thank y'all for watching. Please subscribe. All right. Bye-bye.